Hippo Balls Week 12 coming to you live from the Hippo Den. It is Hippo himself. Let's start off with our visitor for the weekend. We had Nima in town in the Hippo lair, and we rolled out the red carpet the best we could. He got a peek into the life of Hippo. I think it was a good time. We went to the game. Very nice. President's box, doing it big. DeSantis was at the game. We tried to get a picture with him. Unfortunately, there was a bunch of security. I was being weird and just hanging around with my hands in my pockets around his door, waiting for him to go to the bathroom. He never went. Probably on a no-fly list now, but it would have been a great picture for the league. We still had a great time. We went out afterward. Nima somehow got us into the club using party degree and didn't talk to me at all afterward. Went into the DJ booth and I walked around with my khaki pants tucked in polo. Everyone thought I was probably an undercover cop, but we had a good time. Amazing game. They stormed the field. We'll get into that later. But FSU for sure back. Incredible game. Gators down, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. But FSU up. UF, of course, down. Good game, though. They were supposed to lose by 10, so they covered the spread there. Incredibly down. Of course, horrible season. UCF, amazing game. They were up 28-0. And then they made it close at the end, but an incredible catch by that tight end, that white guy. I don't know if it should have counted, but it counted, and they won. Great game for UCF. Let's start with who's back, who's dead, and who's not back, but not dead. Who's back? Kanye's presidential campaign. Kanye had dinner with Nick Fuentes, who I didn't even know who this guy is, but I guess he is a top white supremacist in the country that has his own podcast. He is super racist and anti-Semitic. He's a Holocaust denier. And him, Kanye, and Trump had dinner at Mar-a-Lago. Not great. It seems like it was a bad move for Trump. Everyone, because Fuentes and Kanye came out and said that Trump sucks. Of course, Trump came out and said that these guys are Nazis. And then everyone's like, well, why are you having dinner with Nazis? Not a good look. DeSantis up on that one. Everyone seemed to love him being at the game, too. Think he is way ahead of Trump, even though the polls are saying Trump. I don't trust Trump on those polls. I think DeSantis up. Who else is back being fat? Thanksgiving came and went. I am still eating leftovers. I'm eating a ton this whole week. I've probably put on 10 pounds. We had Sonny's Barbecue at the game. Incredible. Sonny's Barbecue, very underrated. They're back. Great wings. So I'm eating barbecue and Thanksgiving leftovers all week. Definitely need to diet, but it's okay. Thanksgiving was great mostly, except for blacking out at the end, but my dad's very proud of me. What else is back? Mass shootings. Mass shootings. There was a Colorado Springs gay nightclub shooting at Club Q. Weird story. That guy also got his ass kicked. Those gays kicked the shit out of him afterward. Amazing mugshot after. Not great, though. And then they did the interview with the dad, and the dad said that at least he's not gay. That was a weird interview. He used to be a porn star. He got in trouble. He's a meth smoking guy. He says he's super right wing and that he doesn't like gays, and even if he killed people, at least he's not gay. Very weird interview, very weird country, weird time all around. Then at Walmart in Virginia, we had the manager write a note and kill a bunch of other Walmart people. He seemed like he went down the wrong rabbit hole at one point, and he thought the government was watching him, and he thought that people were hacking his phone. Weird, not great times all around. Definitely gun legislation probably should happen, and that's, as a proud gun owner, I am fine with them. They want to come check on me and call me once a week or something, go for it. Clearly not all these people should have guns, and if they want to take mine away, good, that's fine too. On to what else is back. World Cup in Qatar. We got the World Cup on. We watched the USA soccer game at the tailgate. Ends in a tie. Not great. We have ended in 2 ties now. Iran beat Wales, and we got Iran next. So we basically have to, I think, beat Iran to move on. Overall, World Cup, pretty good time. Always great every 4 years. Should be a good game. I think it's Tuesday at 2 p.m. Tuesday at 2 p.m., big game. House divided for Nima. I don't know who he's rooting for, I guess, but I think USA probably. Things not going great in Iran, but they did beat Wales 2-0, I believe, with 2 late goals. Hopefully USA moves on. Who else is back? Matt Rule, the fat slob who got canned at Colorado in the Carolina Panthers. He got a job in Nebraska. Good for the Panthers. They don't have to pay the rest of his salary. He's getting like $72 million to go to Nebraska. I guess it's a good hire for Nebraska. It's a big name at least. I don't think it does much for really anyone, but it's good enough. Who's dead? Willie Taggart. Willie Taggart got fired from FAU. He's, of course, a huge fraud, but good for him. He made some more money. He's probably done coaching, I would assume. Just go live with all your money that you made defrauding FSU and FAU. Who else is dead? Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson seems all the Jets hate him. He got benched. He came out after a game, and he said basically none of this is his fault, even though defense held everyone to 3 points, and they still lost. He's horrific. They got him second pick, I think. Not a good draft pick for him. Mike White is starting. The tweet of him being benched, 16 different Jets players liked it, so I'm not sure he's going to win back that locker room. I know that Coach Saleh said that he's not back but not dead, but I think he's dead. Who else is dead? Anyone at the World Cup? I don't know if you've seen the living arrangements, but basically you're living in shipping containers with communal bathrooms that are not working. There's like not drinking water. There's no Wi-Fi. You don't have showers. You're paying like $200 a day to live in these shipping containers, and you definitely can't be there if you're gay. Not a great time to be in Qatar. There's also no alcohol, so you're just soberly sweating in a shipping container. Not a good time. Who else is dead? The old man from Squid Game. The old man from Squid Game, Oh Young-soo, was indicted for sexual assault in Korea. Of course, everyone loves that old guy. He was pretty good in the show, but turns out he sexually assaulted someone. He said he was just holding her hand to walk around a lake, and he apologized, but he's not apologizing because he did anything wrong. He's apologizing just because she was offended. I think it has to be more than holding her hand to walk her around a lake if they're indicting you for sexual assault. Not sure. Definitely probably dead, but I don't know what happens in Korea if you get indicted for sexual assault. Do they kill you? Do they just give you a slap on the wrist? I don't know. Next up, who's dead? And this is not tinfoil, I don't think. I don't think it's that conspiracy theory. I know they always say that there's these people in Hollywood that are promoting child sex stuff and like drinking kids' blood. Balenciaga, I think, is actually doing that. Balenciaga had a campaign, ad campaign come out with child models holding bondage teddy bears. And then there was a couple other ads with on the table there was federal court cases, and one of them was U.S. Williams making child porn illegal, but producing and distributing sexually graphic images of children is okay as long as it's not obscene. They also had a piece of paper from Ashcroft v. Free Speech, which stated computer-generated or altered virtual child porn is okay. They also, in one of their ads, had this woman with her feet on the desk, and a book behind her is Michael Borman's. Michael Borman's is an artist that is basically known for making child porn art. Not great for Balenciaga. They also had one with some caution tape, and a kid was posing or something, and it said B-A-A-L, Balenciaga. B-A-A-L is a deity from back in the day that was known for fertility, but also known for sacrificing children. So not great. Maybe Kanye was right about Balenciaga. Not sure. Don't love Kanye, but don't love Balenciaga right now. They also, it's not even that much of a conspiracy theory if they apologized and took everything down. So kind of strange. Don't love that. Who's not back but not dead? Storming the field. Storming the field. Texas A&M stormed against LSU, South Carolina stormed against Clemson, Oregon State stormed against Oregon, and FSU stormed against UF. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You're 10-point favorites at home against UF. You stormed the field. I get it. The program's been, it was a sigh of relief for FSU to win the game, and I get it. I like seeing the storming of the field, but I don't know about storming when you're a huge favorite. Not back, but not dead. Let's move on to NFL weather. NFL weather, we got Chicago at the Jets. Rain all game. Mike White v. Trevor Siemian battle. Hammer the under on that. It's going to be super sloppy and disgusting. Atlanta at Washington. Heavy rain pregame into the start. Let's start with a new segment, Show of the Week. Show of the Week, Chippendales on Hulu. Amazing show. It's with that Indian guy we all like. He's in a bunch of other stuff. Really good. Watched the first 2 episodes last night. Like Chippendales on Hulu. It's a story of Chippendales, of course. And it's a pretty crazy story so far. I like it. Let's get into the trade of the week. Trade of the week, we got Ben trading with Gabe right before the buzzer. No one likes that. Of course, Jamar Chase is out again. Why are you trading for a guy who like broke his hip and you don't know if he's playing or not? AJ Brown and Ramondre and Aaron Jones are pretty much the same. Aaron Jones has a bye coming up. Ramondre put up 20. AJ Brown's pretty good. I get you're trading for upside, but you're in first. You're doing too much. Don't love that. I don't think anyone really likes that. We're switching to top six for the last 3 weeks. I don't love it, but also I would have been playing Nima, so I would have lost. So at least I have a chance, so I do love it. Here's the top three that are definitely in my opinion. Navid's projected 137. Tim dominated after reverse jinxing himself, and he's projected 159 with Josh Allen, Amon St. Brown, Zeke, and Nick Folk putting up 15. They dominated. Nima, after complaining in the first half about Diggs and Jefferson, they dominated second half. Nima's projected 143. He's in. Here's three that are definitely out. Vivek, Danny, and Sean. That leaves 6 people for 3 spots. Eli is projected 131. Gabe's projected 128 with all his moves that he's made, but Fields is dead, so he is playing Taylor Heineke. Jan's projected 120. Noah's projected 127. Ben's projected 122, and I am projected 125. Dalvin and Lamb both had average games. Dalvin really didn't do anything. He had like 22 carries for 40 yards. Not what I needed. I think Eli's definitely in. I like Noah at 127. Noah's team has been underperforming, but it is a very good team. And of course, I'm going to give the last spot to me. I squeak it and I get in somehow. I would give it to Gabe, truthfully, if Fields was playing, but he is not. And picks of the week. Browns plus 3.5 at home against the Bucks. Jacoby Brissett last game possibly ever. I think that the Browns are better. The Bucks are not very good. They're at home. It's last game for Jacoby. I like plus 3.5. Jags at home against the Ravens. Lamar's been kind of a fraud lately. Ravens, all their wide receivers are dead. Deshaun Jackson's like starting. Isaiah Likely's out. They have like no one to throw to. I like Jags plus 3.5, and I also like the over 43. The Ravens are still going to put up some points. The Jags, I like their offense a lot. Give me both of those, leaning more on the over 43 than on Jags plus 3.5, but I also like moneyline Jags. So all of that, big Jags, big over on that game. Of course, I'm taking Fins minus 14 at home versus the Texans. Is it a trap game with whoever the hell they're starting at quarterback? Probably. But I'm going to take it. And is that all we have this week? That's all we have this week. Have a time. Cyber Monday. Monday.